Foxy Angel recently recovered from a conventional flu she had for 3 weeks and has depleted her savings. I'm going back on to webcamming and selling porn online, said the destitute prostitute. That's your favorite line.
What's the URL?
Yeah, can you share that with us, Foxy? Angel works in Amsterdam, where the legalized sex worker business is also dragged to a grinding halt amidst coronavirus concerns. Authorities in the Netherlands have confirmed, though, 24 deaths linked to the virus, according to Dutch news. Amsterdam shuttered its popular cannabis bars. Wait a minute, there's like weed bars over there too?
They're hooked. Yeah, they're connected. It's kind of like here with the Rednecks, where you have a mini mart that's connected to a hair salon that's connected to a tire store. So over there, they're connected.
Man,
nice.
That's incredible. Good. We really do need to make America great again. We need weed bars. Wilp said it's her hope that a loophole in Germany's infectious disease protects laws leaves room for sex workers to apply for compensation. Oh, my goodness. Mark believed that his brothel will be back in business soon, but gave no indication he had to plan to place compensate. At some point, it'll be over, and when it's over, things will work out again. So, everybody here at home thinking that they're struggling. Think about the sex workers in it's like Larry the Cable Guy. You say, like, be with the pygmies and wherever. Like, be with the sex workers in the Netherlands, Jesus.
And you have to hope that the recovery is more than 3 minutes.
Yeah. That was
right.
I laughed at it, but that was kind of hard.
3?
No,
3.
No, it wasn't funny. But it cracked me up when they were talking about the cleansing and all of the things they're doing as far as sterilizing. And I was thinking, does Lysol cause vaginal dryness?
No, that's what the Lysol wipes are for. That's what the Lysol wipes are for.
Oh, my goodness. I don't even... The part that scared me about that the most was when he said that they were changing the way they wash the sheets. Like, what were you doing before that you're like, you know what? They had a meeting, and they're like, John, we could be washing the sheets better. I think everybody can see that here. What?
Well, you can actually use them. You can flip them, for one. So there's another use. And then after that, you can go from top to bottom. You flip them around. So you've actually got 4 uses out of one sheet.
My old roommate just out of high school used to take his shirt and he'd flip it inside out one day, and then the next day he would just spray it with Febreze so he could get 3 days out of the same shirt.
I would imagine those that are having issues finding toilet paper are doing something very similar.
Yeah, it makes you want to install a bidet. I've never used a bidet, but I think that would be nice. You ever had a water spray your butt,
gun.
John?
I'd try one. I mean,
no, I've never used one.
Sean, have you used one?
No, but I'd try one.
Yeah. I also saw something on Facebook yesterday that it just had like a kitchen sink sprayer hooked up to the toilet line. And that's an interesting concept, too.
I'm glad you went further with that, because I thought, there's no way I have the leg strength to hover over a kitchen sink.
I can't get my leg up that far.
That's not going to be good for our counter.
I think it's a decent option. We found toilet paper yesterday at my wife went out to get groceries yesterday, and she found some toilet paper at the Walmarts.
In the bathroom.
Yeah.
Did you?
She went out and got us
the
some toilet
Walmarts?
Paper. The Walmarts.
The Walmarts.
I don't remember where that started. I think it started when I was on with Johnny and Blondie. Blondie always used to say the Walmart. But yeah, so she went to the Walmarts and found some toilet paper. So that was nice. But we have, don't tell anybody, especially law enforcement. We already had like 3 rolls, but we bought another pack because I was nervous.
I think that's okay. I think you can have more than 3 rolls. I don't think that's considered hoarding.
Some friends of ours brought us some rolls that are like massive size. Like they barely fit on the roll itself. They're like friggin' huge. Like, was there people before this pandemic buying those big ass toilet paper rolls? Like they were expensive as hell.
Oh yeah,
and they're totally bogus, because it'll say 8 rolls on a packet, but actually it feels like 16.
Yeah, and then the package right next to it will say 8 rolls, but feels like 32. Get your numbers straight, Sharman.
Yeah.
Do you have a toilet paper brand
that I like?
That you always go with?
I don't know. There's one that my wife gets that I like, because it doesn't leave the ass crumbs on the seat. It doesn't shred. So I'm always asking her, make sure you get that one, okay?
Do you know what the brand is, Sean? Do you have a brand?
I think we get like the good stuff, like Charmin. I think something like that. I have one of them big rolls actually right now that you were talking about that weigh like 45 pounds.
Yeah, they look ridiculous on the roll. They're huge.
But I have to tell you this. You want to know what is the worst in my past relationship? She would buy it.
Toilet paper. Yeah.
Is that 1,001 ply? Oh, it's saving money. I only have to buy 4 rolls. It lasts forever. It's like sandpaper.
Oh, I like the stuff with a little grit.
No.
Yeah, no. I don't want to wipe my ass with a towel.
I got a sensitive butt. I can't have that stuff.
I want it to feel like a tube sock.
A tube sock, yeah.
I want comfort.
I don't like the super, super soft stuff. I feel like it's just smearing.
No, so I have a theory on why on this
you got
whole
a bad butt.
Toilet paper shortage thing. You want to hear my theory on toilet paper shortage?
Do I need the music bed again?
No.
Okay.
So I do marketing. That's what's supposed to pay the bills. That is no longer doing that. But when this toilet paper thing first broke out, I'm like, this is brilliant marketing, because you've got somebody at Charmin that is thinking, we could really drive up sales. So what he does is he calls in the intern and he says, hey, do me a favor. When you get home, go on Facebook and just say, I was at work today and it looks like we're running low on toilet paper. That's all you got to do. And then off it goes.
Well, I think it's possible.
I agree.
It's brilliant marketing.
Yeah.
I don't know what caused, because everybody was in the very beginning there. They were talking about the quarantine causing 14 days, so you needed to stock up for 14 days. And people went out and started hoarding off the bat, right? So they bought all the pasta, they bought all the toilet paper. How much toilet paper do you use in 14 days? Like, do you need 6 packs?
Yeah, and is your ratio of the food you're buying equal to toilet paper? Because there's a good chance that you're not going to need toilet paper eventually.
Is that a mathematical equation?
Right.
If you spend $200 in food, you automatically need about 4. That's about. People look at each other's carts and they're like, "That's about 4 rolls." That's
yeah. You don't need that much.
You don't need that much. That's a 3-roll cart.
I have learned that for cholesterol, I take ammonia. Yeah, I take ammonia. I just guzzle it down. Ammonia. What is it? MD. I can't. What? God, it's early in the morning. I can't do this. It's the stuff that you mix into water.
Okay.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yep. Continue. Like the fiber stuff.
Yeah, that's
like
exactly
Imodium?
what it is. Yeah, thank you very much.
Oh yeah, there you go. That's what it is.
And I have. I mean, I'm like markless now.
Are you backed up?
I don't need no. I don't even need toilet paper. It's like,
Doesn't make this.
It is.
What sound does it make?
Poops like a dog. Now he just drops when he gets up and walks away.
So you're saying that you have a very reactive turd cutter.
It's skidless. I mean, truly.
Oh, that's not healthy
whatsoever. What are you talking about?
There was a whole picture on the internet about different poops and what looks healthy and what's not healthy, and one of them was like rabbit turds, and that's not healthy.
No, I'm not saying it's rabbit turding. It's just like right out, nothing.
It's a clean log.
Yeah,
right
that's
out.
That's what it is. Yep,
clean cut.
Clean cut.
I think it's awesome.
Those are the best poops. The ones that
it makes
just
me
like,
look forward to every morning.
Yeah.
And I test it. I do like more dairy to see if that's going to make a difference with it. Nope. It's still.
Do you have a little log? Not a little log. That was a bad word. Do you have a little list of poops and how they turned out?
Oh, I keep a chart.
Yeah, of course you do. I have a chart right in my bathroom. I write it down. Drank a lot of dairy. No effect.
Yep. Nope. Ate a lot of pasta. Nothing.
Nope. So did you have, what caused you to take the Imodium AD though?
To lower cholesterol.
Oh, okay. So fiber will lower your cholesterol?
It's supposed to, and it's so far. I mean, there's a bunch of other things that I'm doing as well as that. I mean, eat more broccoli, and there's some cholesterol stuff, and it's kept me away from medication.
I freaking love broccoli.
Do you really? Do you like it raw?
I love broccoli.
I'll eat broccoli. People are surprised when they find out that all fat people don't actually just sit around eating bags of Doritos and gummy bears. And like I love vegetables. Like I'll eat a bag of fresh green beans in not cooked. I think they're delicious. And broccoli and Brussels sprouts and all that, and bacon.
Brussels sprouts,
I love bacon.
Way.
I like Brussels sprouts.
Did you say and bacon?
Yeah.
Bacon.
You ever cook when you go to my in-laws' house, they always have like this little jar in the fridge, and old people keep their bacon grease. And if you don't like Brussels sprouts, you cook a little bit of Brussels sprouts and some bacon grease, it'll change your friggin' life.
Gosh.
It'll change your life.
Yeah, my wife does a great job of keeping a veggie tray around, and there was one time that I wasn't eating enough of the broccoli fast enough, and she's like, "You really need to eat more broccoli because it's going to go bad," which is a bad thing around here. That means I'm not eating enough. Well, you can actually eat too much broccoli. And I'm an old guy, so I've had the colonoscopy, and it is that same stuff that you drink. All of a sudden, you get the stomach hurting, and we are talking like blowout. Like you need to grip the side of the seat so you stay seated. It's horrible.
One time we went to Charlie's Subs in Saginaw because I'd never been there before. And as we were there eating, I said, I feel like drinking some of that magnesium citrate would be nice one time. Like it would just clear you out and you would feel relaxed and like relieved from the cleaning. And I'm not kidding you that somewhere in the world of Charlie's, the Charlie Jesus heard me and granted me that wish that day.
Oh my God.
I was like, wow, I've never been back there since because I'm not sure it was necessarily Charlie's that caused it or if it was just me putting that out in the universe and the universe returning the favor, but it was bad.
I can't eat Papa John pizza. I can't eat.
Really?
I'll be halfway into a slice and I'm already sitting in their facilities. So that's why I call it Papa John pizza. There's no way that I can
pizza. I haven't had that stuff in forever.
There isn't really much like that I have that effect with, I guess, except for that one time at Charlie's.
And you get concerned about us having enough material to go down rabbit holes. There you.
I know. This has been the best show yet.
Josh, you remember when we were down in Detroit area? It was me and you and Heather and my ex-wife, and I just had a really bad stomach that day. And I'm like, you gotta pull this car over.
You pooped at a Boston market. I'm like, there's still Boston markets.
Gosh. He's hitting every bump. I mean, it was like,
that was funny.
Bad. It was so horrible.
I actually found when we were going through the garage yesterday, I found a picture of you with your ex-wife, and then I found a picture of you with your ex-girlfriend. There's just all kinds of pictures around my house of you and your random lovers.
I know.
Really?
Do you have any other letter in the alphabet that you like other than X?
Yeah, I'm going to stay away from that whole X word for, I think, ever.
That was pretty funny, Sean. You got to give him credit there.
Stay by myself. Oh, yeah, that was good.
Don't be like that.
You're on suicide watch now.
Somebody will love you, Sean.
Okay, I'm climbing back in the window. You guys.
Climb back in the window. You'll be okay. He's like, nobody loves me.
Nobody loves
it's a one-story house, and he's just going to drop into the juniper bushes.
Standing on my porch.
Oh, man. I don't know if I could think about you the same anymore now that I know that you make a little Imodium AD cocktail every morning, John. You seem like a badass, but like that's all of the conversation, right? It's like with these, I don't know if you're following the news at all, but the country music news with Joe Diffie passing from the coronavirus. Joe Diffie was one of the greatest 90s country stars that there was, and then Kenny Rogers passing away, and he didn't have the coronavirus. He apparently just knew when to fold him because he was out. He's like, I'm not dealing with this. I know it's going to...
for months. That's the whole reason we started this podcast, was just to use that line.
He was, yeah. He was 81, I think, wasn't he? He just turned 81 or something.
He's like, this coronavirus ain't going to kill me, man. I'm leaving. So that's part of the problem with us, and what I love to listen to is 90s country and 80s country, is they're all getting older now. So we're starting to lose some of those people. And I thought about that yesterday, as you said, that guy kicked one of the guy's phones.
Yeah, Rob Halford.
And he had like a hip replacement or something, right? So you think about like these days when you used to listen to these hair bands and they were in their prime, and now they're like, Eddie Money, he's dead. And when he came to Saginaw the last time, he was walking around the stage like, and all of his backup singers were singing for him. It was awful. So as these people get older, like,
we discussed that on the show not too long ago. For one thing, because the appearance is especially with the metal 80s metal guys, you've got more and more of the Vince Neils where they're touring nothing but buffets, and it just doesn't. In fact,
oh my gosh! I almost choked on my coffee.
That was a great line.
When I was at Z93, I interviewed Vince Neil, and then we got talking. I got talking with my co-host once I left there, and we started calling buffets in the cities that Vince was touring, and having paged. We were having him paged.
That's funny.
I mean, it is a complicated process. So, I mean, like, Jesus Christ, Randy Travis, I mean, he was found drunk and naked, and he was